Good morning, everyone. This is Matt Tour with Insurance Agency Marketing Services. Wanted to thank you for joining us today. We'll be discussing the Equitrust Power Bonus and Market 12 annuities. I know we had to send a email out last night on the invitation. Unfortunately, we did mix up some of the information on the body that went out on the email. That was actually the body we used for the email we had, webinar we had last week on the National Western Life Ultra Classic and Ultra Future contracts. If you'd like to watch that video based on what we did last week, you're more than able to go to our YouTube channel. You go to YouTube, type in IAMS Inc. You can see the library of videos we have on that website, and you can download and watch any of those webinars that you would like to see that we've done in the past, including the one we did last week on the National Western Life on the Ultra Classic and Ultra Future. Sorry about a little bit of confusion there in the body of information we sent out, but Equitrust continues to be one of our top companies regarding bonus rates, commissions. They've really got a unbeatable combination right now based on what they're offering on the 10% bonus. They've got a 12% bonus contract. We'll be discussing those two contracts today. They've also enhanced their multi-year rate guarantees. They're one of the most competitive MYG contracts in the country right now, especially above age 80. Great combination of commission and interest with Equitrust right now. So definitely take a look at what they have to offer. A great suite of products there. We continue to offer our new bonus program. It's takes $100,000, $300,000, or $500,000 of production to qualify. We have some great incentives there with cash, iPads. We have seminar systems. We've got the Ritz-Carlton weekend getaways. Really a nice selection of different items you can choose from. Of course, based on the level you attain, would be based on the items you can choose from. So if you do $300,000 with us in the first 90 days, you can choose a $1,500 gift card, the $2,000 of matching RPM money, and then we also have the Social Security mailing system. Great program you can take advantage to get in front of more clients. We have all those available for you. We also continue to have a great creative team. They have a really strong lineup of opportunities there to get yourself in front of more clients. They've got the logo program. They can redo your logo for you. They can create letterhead. They can redo your business cards. We've got a website service we utilize. They can get a website developed for you and your business. If you want to do a radio advertisement, they've got some sample radio ads. And if you want to go real high end and do a sample TV situation, they do have a couple of different TV ads that have been used by some of our agents in the past. So really a nice selection of different items in the creative department. I know that Josh and Adam do a great job on that end. They've got some great ideas if you want to kind of revamp your company logo, maybe the company direction you're heading in. They'd be more than willing to help you with that development. So if that's something you have interest in, definitely give Adam or Josh a call. Either one of them would be great. It would be more than happy to help you out with your situation there. They got some great programs going where they can help you with your future advertising needs. We continue to do our 2-day training sessions. I know we've got probably one coming up in May. It's going to be probably in the home office in Des Moines, Iowa. It should be a fantastic meeting. I know we put these on about once a quarter. Our first one we're kind of delaying until May, kind of see what happens with the DOL legislation and all that good stuff. But if you have interest in attending one of our meetings down the road, just mark off yes. We do have to have you licensed with a company that is sponsoring the meeting itself. They take care of your transportation. They take care of your food, your lodging. Everything's paid for. We bring in some really good speakers. We'll bring in some of our top producing agents. They'll go over some really good sales ideas you can utilize in the field. We also, of course, bring in home office personnel to go over some of the benefits of using their products that they offer in the market space. They've got some great life insurance contracts we'll be talking about. We'll also be talking about fixed and indexed annuities. We've got some really good information that we'll have for you on the DOL at that time, kind of seeing what's going to happen the next couple months with that legislation. I know that President Trump is signing a lot of bills into play right now, and I know that DOL legislation is part of the programs he's looking at, so we're hopefully going to see something signed off on here in the next couple weeks. And of course, what we're looking at is a 6-month or 2-year delay, depending on which bill he signs off on. And I think the DOL will be delayed. It's just a matter of how long. So we'll have to see how all that plays out here the next couple weeks. I know that it's been put forth in legislation to postpone the ruling. And I know it's supposed to take place the early part of April. I know there's been a couple different bills introduced, one to postpone it for 2 years, one to postpone it for 6 months. I'm thinking it's going to probably be somewhere in between those two time periods. So we'll have to see how things play out in that area. But once again, if you would like to attend our 2-day meeting, I know we typically bring in about 40 agents from all over the country, a lot of different backgrounds. I mean, a lot of different sales ideas will be introduced, even amongst the agents themselves. We bring in some pretty high-quality producers to these meetings, and it's a great opportunity for you to bounce some ideas off some fellow agents. Maybe something's working in California that you want to use in Massachusetts or vice versa. I mean, you're going to have people from all over the country attend these meetings, so really a good geographic overview of what's been working in different areas. Of course, we'll be going over some topics on software, going over the strategies that are currently being used on the annuity side based on index strategies, based on getting in front of more individuals lead-wise. We'll be going over a couple different seminar systems, so really a nice combo. If there's something you have some interest in looking at here down the road, be sure to mark off yes on your invite here. We'll leave this open for about another 20 seconds, but of course at these meetings you do get a booklet of information you'll take home with you. You'll have opportunities to meet some of the home office personnel. Maybe if you're doing some business with Athene and you want to meet some of the individuals that work at their office, there will be some time to do that. So really a good way to be hands-on and get to meet some more individuals in that space. But once again, our first meeting we're looking at probably coming up sometime in May based on that current scenario. We do have a way you can get on our website and do contracting for a number of carriers at one time. We call it the paperless contracting system. You can go on, save a lot of time. You only fill out one set of contracts, and a lot of it can be done right online there. You just have to print those off, do a signature page, and get those sent on to Chris in our office, and she'll be more than happy to get you set up with any number of carriers that you have interest in, and really a nice combination there, and really simple, and it's a great way to get licensed with more than one carrier at one time, and that way you'll have more product information to choose from based on those systems. We have a website here at IAMS you can take advantage of. It's www.iamsinc.com. Really a good site to go to. We've got a lot of different tools on the site. You can do illustrations. You can look at forms. We got different industry links. We have our annuity grid on there. You can take a look at all the current rates. I know we're updating all the products currently that are available in California with the new California legislation. A lot of changes in that state right now. A lot of companies had to pull their products. They're not allowing anything longer than 10 years. They have to have reduced surrender charge amounts. So really a big overhaul on products available in California right now. I know we've had some new plans introduced. I know American Equity just introduced a new product out there called the California Gold. And we've got some other programs being introduced here in the near future in California. So a lot of good information. You can get downloaded off our site. We've got long-term care information, life insurance information. You can do quotes. You can look at state approvals. Really a whole gamut of information you can pull off the site. We continue to offer the referred producer program and marketing reimbursement programs. You can earn additional incentives based on referring agents to IAMS. You get a $50 bonus when they get appointed, and then you receive a 20 BIP override on all their production. So if you have an agent that writes $1 million with IAMS that you referred to us, you'll get $2,000 in cash that you can spend at your leisure. We also have our marketing reimbursement, reimburse $200 for every $100,000 of indexed annuity premium. Great way for you to fill up a nice bank account that can use for advertising expenses. I know we have agents that get some really healthy checks every quarter on their marketing reimbursement and also on that referred producer program, and you can earn thousands of dollars based on those situations. I know that we'll be going into the couple of products that are very popular right now in the market space. I know they are some of the highest bonus plans we have amongst any companies. They also pay a very lucrative commission. So great combination right now. I know clients are looking for ways to increase their assets, looking for ways to maybe pull some of their gains out of the market, but still have some decent return capabilities down the road. I know the Dow passed the $20,000 mark point-wise here earlier today. First time it's gotten past that mark. I know we've seen a really good run in the market here the last 4 months since Trump got elected. You've seen a real rally in the market. It's up about, I'd say, around 10% in the last 5 months. So really a nice run in the S&P index, the Dow Jones. International stocks are kind of lagging behind compared to the domestic stocks, but really a nice run in the market overall. We're starting to see some higher interest rates, which of course helps the annuity market out. You're starting to see better multi-year guarantee rates. You're starting to see better indexed rates. So really a nice combination. I know that with IRA season coming up quickly, I know we're starting to see some people depositing money in for 2016 IRA deposits. Looking at 2017 deposits, we can also take at the same time. So you can have your older clients that are 50 and above deposit $13,000 right now. That's for 2016 and 17. If you got people under 50 years of age, they can put in a total of $11,000. So really, it's a nice opportunity for clients to invest more money for the future, kind of lock in some of these good rate guarantees and some of the other programs going right now in the annuity market. I know Equitrust has a really good product called the Market Booster. It has a total of 7% bonus. They pay for the first year, to the second, 1 the third. Has a 6% compensation. It's a 10-year chassis, and they go down to $2,000 of premium in order to get into that policy. So really a good program to take a look at. The first plan we're going to talk about today is a Market Power Bonus. It's one of their flagship contracts they originally came out with years ago. Still offers that 10% premium bonus. It's 100% vested day one. It's a 14-year contract. You've got 6 different allocations to choose from. You got 5 indexed allocations, 1 fixed rate allocation. We'll be going over those rates here shortly. It's a full accumulation at death, including the bonus. So the full accumulation value gets paid at death, including the bonus. There's no annuitization required to capture that 10% bonus. And this plan is available at age 75. You can put as little as $20,000 in this to get started. You got 10% free withdrawal starting in the second year. You've also got a nursing home waiver. If your client goes in a nursing home, they can take a large chunk of their money out, so under charge free. So great combination there with the Market Power Bonus. And of course, with the commissions they pay on that at 8.5%, it's a fantastic plan to sell. I know we've got 3 states that have it on a 10-year chassis. That's Alaska, Illinois, and Ohio. The only difference in those states, the commission is a little bit lower. You're at 7%, but the surrender charge is a 10-year versus every other state that's a 14-year. It still carries a 10% bonus rate. It still has the exact same rates you have in the other contracts in the 14-year chassis. If you're looking for something that's going to give your client a little bit higher bonus, Equitrust also offers their Market 12 contract. It has a total of 12% bonus. Your client gets 6% bonus day one. They get a 2% additional bonus years 2, 3, and 4. It's a great way for your client to see some really good gains those first number of years. When their client gets their annual statement, it's going to show those additional bonuses going in, and your client's going to be really happy seeing those growths the first 5 years. I mean, you're looking at every year you're guaranteed a growth. So if you combine that with some of the fixed accounts, maybe you're looking at some of the indexed accounts, really tough to beat that combination right now. Really, it's set up basically exactly the same as the Market Power. The biggest difference is they pay that bonus of 12% over 4 years. It's got the 14-year chassis, same number of allocation strategies. This one is also available to age 75. You got 10% free withdrawal starting in the second year. This one requires $30,000 to get in, so it costs a little bit more. It takes a little bit more money to get into that policy. It also pays the same compensation. It's 8.5% commission in all the states it's approved in. That is full commission up to age 75. Great combination. You also have the nursing home waiver on that contract. Really a nice program to take a look at there with Equitrust. The good thing about that Market 12, you got compounded rates of return based on those additional interest rate bonuses. So you take a look over a 4-year period, you're going to be ahead of the game by spreading those bonuses out over that 4-year period as opposed to getting it all up front because of the compounding. If your client's looking at delaying taking out money for a number of years, the Market 12 may be a better choice for you. It just depends on the caps you're looking for and some of the other features based on liquidity. The Market 12 is really a nice option to look at based on that those two different products. The good thing about these bonus rates, if your client has an interest in the income account, the bonus goes on both the accumulation account and the income account. So both accounts get the full bonus rates. That's a great feature they have there with Equitrust. As I mentioned, they do have very competitive rates in that market, based on those big bonus rates. Fixed rates right now on the power bonus, you're at 1.5. So you combine that with the 10% first year bonus, you're over 11.5% return based on compounding. If you choose to go with the 3% annual point-to-point strategy, they've got a 1-year monthly cap at 1.2. You have a daily averaging cap at 3.5. Another strategy I like a lot is the uncapped strategy with the 50% participation using averaging. And they also have a 2-year reset with averaging that has a 8% cap on that power bonus annuity. If you decide to go with the Market 12, the rates are a little bit less. Looking at 130 on the fixed rate, 2.5 on a 1-year point-to-point, 1.1 on the monthly cap, 2 3/4 on daily averaging, 40% participation on that strategy of the averaging, and then you have a 2-year reset with a 6% cap. So really a nice combination right there. Yeah, that age on the Market 12 has not been changed on the slide I used. It is actually up to age 75. It is not available to age 80 anymore. It used to be age 80 years ago, a couple of years ago, but they did change that to age 75. So make sure you are aware of that on the Market 12 bonus on their strategy there. I'm going to go ahead and launch a quick poll here on the, if you want to get some additional contracting information on the Equitrust, I'll go ahead and launch that with the single premium annuity poll. If you have interest in single premium life, I know Equitrust also has a couple really nice contracts on the SPL side. If you want to get information on that, or if you want to get additional details on what Equitrust offers in the annuity market space on their indexed annuities and fixed annuities, just mark off yes on this current poll I've got up right now. We've been glad to get any combination of those out to you. I know that Equitrust has been very aggressive in the single premium life market here the last number of years. They've got fantastic whole life contract. They got a fantastic IUL. couple really strong plans to take a look over for your annuity needs and also the life needs. So if you need to get a single premium life quote done, we'd be glad to get that done. I know we've got a group of 4 individuals now in the life department. They're all very capable of doing illustrations for you, helping you out with any life cases you have questions on. Maybe you have an underwriting question, or maybe you got some other questions on maybe the best match for your client. We've got the group that can get that done for you and take full advantage of their services. I know that they are typically in the office between 8 in the morning, 5:30 at night. Really good group of guys to work with, and I know Sandy does a great job, and they're also on the life end. So if that's something you have some interest in talking to them, definitely give us a call, and be glad to get you over to the life department. They can run up your single premium life, your term insurance needs, your IULs. I mean, basically anything you need to take a look at, they can get done for you. We also have a great quoting systems available on the annuity end. We can do life insurance, or not. We can do lifetime income payment comparison quotes. We can run up a quote right off the Equitrust website. Maybe if you want to take a look at the best fixed rate, compounding situations for your client, we've got all those quoting devices ready to go. And I know that Equitrust has a great program that you can take full advantage of right there on that system. I'm going to leave this poll open for about another 30 seconds. If you have some interest in getting some additional information on Equitrust, on their life insurance products, on their annuities, anything you need on that, just mark off yes. We'll be glad to get that taken care of for you, get that out in the mail to you. We can email it, mail it, fax if you want it faxed. I mean, that we can scan it in and email you PDFs on it. So whatever you may need, we can get you taken care of. Right now, we're still seeing a really good block of business coming in on Equitrust. People are taking advantage of those big bonus rates, the big compensations. I know with the 1010 rules out there in a number of states, some of these plans aren't available in some of those states. But with the DOL legislation, once that does go through down the road, you can wave bye-bye to these 10-year, longer than 10-year contracts. So it's something you want to take advantage of now based on what's available. Really nice programs to take a look at there. But they have some, as we talked about, the income for life strategy. The current roll-up rate is at 6%. It rolls up for 10 years. You can start taking income after the second year. You could do it day 1 of the third year. The fee has gone up, is at 95 basis points right now. Again, the roll-up rate is at 6, and the maximum roll-up period is going to be 10 years. And they've got a great calculator you can take advantage of right on their site. I know that they've also got really good competitive payout rates right now on single life quotes, on joint life quotes, both very competitive. We can do some income rate comparisons. We can go right off Equitrust website. They've got a really easy to use software program. You plug in the age, you plug in the amount going in, and then you plug in the years of deferral you want to take, use based on your client's needs. So really some great software you can take advantage of. It's going to give you everything you need to know on your client based on the next 5-10 years. And it's something that's really easy to present. So if you have not used their calculator in the past, it's a good thing to go take advantage of. They've revamped some of the calculations where they can do accumulation of calculations also based on the current rates in the market, on cap rates, on uncapped strategies. So really a great combination. Of the Dynamark series, they've introduced that 10-year contract called the Dynamark. It's got a 10% bonus on the income account. It's got a couple really good uncapped strategies using the Dynamo uncapped strategies. So really a good combination there. We could do some illustrations on that contract too. As I mentioned, the bonuses that are offered on the accumulation side, on the power bonus and the market 12, are also offered on the income account side. You can see this little illustration here where it bumps up 6% the first year, And you got 2% bumps at the first, second, and third anniversary, and your client's money just continues to grow rapidly based on those returns. So definitely take full advantage of that plan. I know it's been very popular in the market. You can also use a split annuity concept where maybe you want to take a 5-year payout on a SPIA, defer the rest in one of these income accounts, start taking money out of the income account in the 5th year. Chances are you're going to get more income coming in based on that deferral than you would have based on an initial withdrawal. So some really good features there on that. Equitrust also offers a very competitive SPIA plan. You can do fixed rate periods in between 5 and 20 years. You can do joint life payouts, single life payouts. You can do a life with a fixed period. All that is available through them off their website. Equitrust, very competitive on their service. They're one of the better service companies out there. Of course, with suitability rules now, the 48-hour turnaround is not quite happening, but based on suitability, I mean, you're looking at week and a half to get things out the door. So still very quick compared to the competition. They do a great job on keeping in touch with us on pending cases. We go back and forth on a daily basis based on their pending programs that people have pending with them right now. Equitrust is a really good website also. You can go to their website, pick up applications. They got their current interest rate sheets available on their site. You can look at renewal rate history. You can look at your commissions. You can look at your existing policies. Really a good group of programs you can go into off their website. So you get all these available to you based on being licensed with Equitrust. They also offer some really nice client presentation booklets. If that's something you want to take advantage of, we can go ahead and get those out to you. There's 3 different booklets. There's one on income for life. There's one on the indexed annuities. We also have one on the fixed rate annuities. So you really have a wide variety of opportunities here with the company. I mean, you can pick and choose what you want to take advantage of. Got a lot of different options there for your needs on the income side of the market and also on accumulation. So if you do have anything you're working on currently, definitely give us a call. We'd be glad to get illustrations done for you on either the income or the accumulation side. I do appreciate you spending some time with me this morning. I like to keep these at 30 minutes or less, and that way you can get back to your jobs, not spend the whole day listening to me on the webinar here. But appreciate your time, appreciate your business you've submitted through IAMS this year. We just made a big announcement yesterday. We are going to be going to the Boulders Resort is our top producers escape trip. That trip will be coming up in 2018. It is an 18-month qualification that started the middle of 2016. So from July of 2016 through the end of 2017, you can take full advantage of your production. You do $2 million with IAMS. You'll qualify for our trip to the Boulders, which is down in Scottsdale, Arizona. So that should be a fantastic trip. I'm sure it'll include golfing, hiking, outdoor activities. Boulders is a beautiful location down there in Arizona. I know we've done some smaller agent trips to there before. Really a nice location, and I'm sure we're going to have a really nice group of agents qualify for that trip. Otherwise, everyone have a great week. I appreciate you coming out with us today. If you want to get updated financial stuff, I'd be glad to get that out to you on Equitrust. Otherwise, everyone have a great week. Enjoy your snow out there. I know Omaha are getting hit with snow today, so it's going to be an interesting drive home tonight. But otherwise, everyone enjoy their winter time, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.